A chip on your shoulder is the heaviest burden you'll ever carry. Don't let pride stand in the way of your personal development.
This is a proverb a day. Today, we're going to be in Proverbs 30. It's going to get heavy. Don't say I didn't warn you. Verse 12 and verse 13. There is a generation that is pure in its own eyes, yet is not washed from its filthiness. There is a generation, oh, how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. I don't necessarily believe in generational curses, but I do believe in generational trauma and generational patterns or cycles. In one of my books called Let's Unpack, I talk about 5 warfares of the devil. Let's dig in it, shall we? Number 1, trauma. The devil desires to hit you so hard when you're young that you spend the rest of your life trying to catch your breath. Number 2, bondage. Trauma produces bondage, which is just limited belief system. It's like a leash. The trauma begins to be a filter to your life, and you have limited belief system about what you can do, about your own goodness, your own worth, about what you can accomplish, etc. 3, maturity. Things never come into fruition. Things stay in an immature state in your life. Things never turn out. You never get a chance to reap the benefits of the time that you've invested in things. And there's a reason why. Often in the state of immaturity, you live in an offense. And because of the offense, you create a fence. So you're doing everything solo because you got a chip on your shoulder and you take everything personal. And you believe because of what happened to you, things should happen for you. So you develop an entitled mentality. Problem is, respect is only developed through responsibility. And oftentimes, when you're in the entitlement stage, you don't believe that you owe anybody anything, but you believe all is owed to you. So you never work to develop and prove yourself. Always expect more than you actually do. And in life, you got to earn your keep. Respect comes through responsibility and accountability. You got to be responsible for something and accountable to someone. And when you're responsible, you'll develop respect. And when people respect you, they'll bring you to a place of authority. And when you're in authority and exercise authority well, you'll be honored. Number 4, instability. Because of offense, you create a defense, separation. And every time there's a conflict, you'll run. So you'll end up being a vagabond or a wanderer in life. And every time that you put in the work and you begin to build something because of offense, because you take things personally, because there's unforgiveness in your heart, you'll leave the thing that you started. So you'll never get a chance to reap the benefits. And so your life will be forever unstable. Instability. This is why people go from job to job, relationship to relationship, and the location to location, because every time there's a conflict, and they're not processing why this is a trigger, will always cause them fight or flight. Always cause them to run. Last but not least, unproductivity. It's the devil's job to make sure you're unfruitful or that you're fruitful in the wrong things. When God created us, he said, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth, subdue and have dominion. Translation, multiply who you are and what you can do. Bring life to everything you're connected with. Subdue or bring yourself under control and then dominate in this life. The reason why this generation is pure in his own eyes is because a lot of them are just offended. And this is strategic warfare of the devil. And they're on the run from correction. How do I know? Because I was the very one I'm talking about. Make sure you tag this to someone who needs to hear it.
Make sure you like and share. And for more spiritual, mental, and emotional education revelation, make sure you follow Welcome to the Fight Club.